Have you made it this far listening to me talk about this shit because that's you? If it is, you just understand it's going to be a hard fucking path. I thought getting here was going to take me longer than this, but I'm here now, motherfucker, like I said. You got to believe in yourself if you want to win at this game of life. Guys, I'm telling you right now, at every level, whether you're starting, whether you're trying to take off, whether you've taken off, it's going to require you to believe in yourself more than you ever have before. And it seems like every day, you just got to keep digging and finding that version of you that you just believe in. It's like we have this weird expectation that at some point, we're just going to have this unshakable belief. But no, motherfucker, at every level, you're not used to the level. At every level, you're going to be battle tested again to see how bad do you want it. See, what happens in this game of life, people want to go from a standard corporate job. I mean, I worked there, I get it, and make that their life. And then at some point, you start feeling that itch. You start feeling like, I'm meant for something more. Aren't I meant for something more than this? Is this really like my life? Am I really just going to spend the rest of my life commuting to work for 2 to 4 hours, fucking hating my life, commuting to a job that I fucking hate, seeing fucking dumbass bosses that, fuck, like, I don't want to work for you, bro. You're miserable. You suck. You're fat as fuck and you hate your life. But I have to work for you. And I make far less than you. Oh my gosh, is this my life? And then you have to go home to a shitty apartment, to a shitty house, to eat shitty food because you can't afford anything better. At some point, you're going to start feeling the itch like, aren't I worth more than this shit? Aren't I worth more than all this bullshit I'm just settling for? That is a sign that you're ready to take on this next evolution in your life. But here's the thing, though. You have to understand that it's going to be very difficult for you to create a top 1% lifestyle. Who you have to become in that process, most people will not stick around long enough to actualize that person. When somebody feels the itch that they want to leave the corporate life, they're 9 to 5, and they want to become an entrepreneur, they want to become something more. At just the beginning, before they even get started, half of those people, 50% of people will give up. It's probably more, but let's start with 50%. Because what happens is you start dreaming, you start thinking about, oh, fuck, man, like imagine the life that I could live. Imagine the experiences I can give to my family. Imagine all of these things that we could experience. The nicest restaurants. We can actually have a car that starts and we can like be confident it's not going to like break down or the battery's shit. That it's not going to break down on us on a ride or the tire's going to blow out because it's going to be like a new car. We're actually going to be able to be warm inside of not an apartment, but an actual house and not feel cold at fucking night because the walls are paper thin. We're actually going to be able to like buy necessities without worrying about, can we fucking eat today? You're going to have all of these dreams and you're going to tell everybody like, I'm going to change this. I'm going to become this person. I'm going to become this business owner. I'm going to change our lives. I'm going to change the world. The moment you start saying that and expressing that, everybody that you tell that to that has never accomplished that, that's never even dreamed of that, will immediately project onto you their own limiting beliefs on them. You're going to think that these are your biggest raving fans, that these are the people that should support the hell out of you. And they might not intentionally do it, and some will. They'll limit the mind. They'll be like, I don't know, Phil. Like, I don't know. You should probably like have some realistic goals. I don't want you to like dream too big and then like you don't get it and you're kind of disappointed. The truth is they're saying that because they've tried something, they failed themselves, they gave the fuck up, and they disappointed themselves. So now to give you guidance, they're going to share with you their own weakness in the form of help, in the form of support. Half of you will fucking believe them. And then you'll be like, damn, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we don't really come from a lot of money. We don't really live in the best neighborhood. Nobody else is really successful, so who the fuck do I think I am that I can be successful? And you motherfuckers will give up. You will give up on yourself and you will give up on your dreams simply because somebody else challenged you and your dreams. Good. You weren't meant for success anyway. Because you have to have this very deep belief in yourself that you're going to win, that you're going to spend your entire life to figure it the fuck out. Because if you're here for the short term, if you just want to be a one-hit wonder, you might as well stop now. So I'm glad that you stopped, because it shows you that you weren't actually serious in the first place. There's another half that slowly throughout time will get smaller and smaller and smaller, because then what happens? You're like, oh, fuck. Like, fuck what people think. I'm going to win. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to be the first in my family. I'm going to do the thing. And you motivate yourself to actually get started. So good for you. But what happens next? You actually try something. And trying leads to failure, because it's not you try one thing and now you're a fucking overnight millionaire. That's not how it works. You try something and you start fucking failing. And it makes you doubt yourself. You start questioning yourself. All of those whispers of the other people that were saying, hey, don't dream too big, start bleeding back into the mind, and you start downloading and absorbing it all again. Fuck, were they right? Should I have listened to them? Fuck, I kind of spent some money on this. Damn it. Were they right? Was I wrong? Can I actually do this? I don't think I can do this, bro. This is already hard, like right now. Like, it's hard, and I'm not even getting results. I'm not even making any money right now, and this is so fucking hard. I don't know if this is for me. And then again, that 50% cuts down, split in half again. Some of you will then experience like, damn, it's hard, but I kind of like this. I kind of like that it's challenging me because I have to earn this shit. That's good. That's the right mentality. But again, challenges will continue to occur. And what happens is most people that fail lack resiliency. They lack what it takes to have the mental fortitude, the spiritual fortitude, the emotional fortitude to continue to persevere. But I want you to understand, this is why you got to believe in you. But this is also why you have to enlist for the lifetime that you have, not for right now, not just to make some money now. Because again, nobody ever became an NBA star by saying, hey, I just want to dribble the basketball a couple times and shoot some hoops. Michael Jordan didn't become Michael Jordan by doing that. He committed to the life. Michael Phelps did not say, hey, I'm going to jump in the swimming pool one time and, I'm going to fucking be an Olympian. No, he committed to the life. Tiger Woods was the same way. He didn't say, hey, I'm going to go to fucking Topgolf and swing a couple fucking golf balls around and I'll be fucking Tiger Woods or whatever the fuck he thought at the time. He said, no, I'm going to commit to the fucking, I'm going to be the best in the game. The people that want to be the best in the game are the people that have a shot at making it. It's not guaranteed. Nothing's ever guaranteed in life. Not in life, not in business, not in anything. You'd be walking down the street and somebody could be drunk and hit you and you're dead. Boom. Not guaranteed. So people have this weird thing that if I start, if I invest, if I do something in business, I will be successful, right? The answer is no, motherfucker. You have to earn it like the rest of us. You're going to get battle tested on a daily basis. You're going to have to do shit that the old you would be so uncomfortable doing. You have to sacrifice who you have been your whole life to become this new version of you. You got to put yourself into rooms where you're the smallest fucking fish. And now you got all these big dogs all the way around. And you're like, damn, am I supposed to be in this fucking room? And I mean, everybody's like winning and I'm still kind of like learning right now. And you have to believe that you deserve a spot in that room. That's how you got into the fucking room. But you see how there's a difference. There's a shift that must happen inside of you. You have to believe that you deserve to be there. And then you're going to keep growing and growing and growing. And now you're going to have to be making power moves. You have to go all in on yourself. Like people are so fucking scared. So scared to spend their money, invest their money, put it back into themselves, put it back into their business because they just want that success to be the same thing day in, day out, all the time without worrying about it again, working for it again. No, motherfucker, every day you got to earn your shit. Every day somebody like me can come up and just take your spot. So what makes you think when you're coming up, when you're trying to make your first $1 million business, that you have some time to get your foot off the gas? No, there's a balance. You have to sacrifice and commit to it more than anybody else. And then you can take a second to breathe because you've already outperformed everybody. But until that time, you can't. Because there's going to be somebody else that's going to out hustle you, that's going to take their spot. You have to understand you have the potential to have everything you could ever want in life and business. But you have to become the very person who can attain all of that. Your ego, your pride, your know-it-all mentality, never going to serve you. If you have that, if that's present, get the fuck out of here. There's other people that are more coachable, that understand that they don't know it all, that understand that the reason why they lack results in their life is because they're not it yet. But if you think that you see what I have and you see what you have and you want my life, but you deserve my life without putting the work that I've put in, you're not going to win. The people that are the most successful understand that the results that you have in your life are directly correlated to the amount of work you've actually put in. Meaning, if you're not producing, you haven't done enough fucking work. But you have to commit to it for life. You have to choose that you will be the best in the game in your field, that you will be the best in the game in your bloodline. You're going to be the tip of the spear for the family. You have to choose that, and then you have to commit for life to become it. I think a lot of the people that especially are in my audience have come from the online industry. They've seen me come up because of the global shutdown, and I came up super quick because of my operating system, who I am at my core, how I believe in myself. That's why I taught people confidence, because that's all I had. I didn't have anything more than people. I didn't have a college degree where I was taught all of this shit. I barely graduated high school. I got a fucking GED. I tested out because I was truant in junior and senior year. The only thing that I ever did right in my life before I totally fucked it up was joining the Marine Corps. That's it. For 7 years, I was a machine gunner. I got to battle test myself, see who the fuck I am at my core. And I taught that to people. But that's why I won. But the thing about the online industry, and maybe this is true for all business owners, you don't fucking deserve success. You earn it. And everybody's going to get broken off. But if you're the top 1%, you never do, because that's how much you believe in you. When shit hits the fan, when you got to put your last fucking dollar back into your business, and you're just like, fuck, I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it again. There's somebody else that's willing to. There's somebody else that's willing to go all in to lose everything all over again, because that's how much they believe in them. I'm telling you guys right now, if you want to be successful, fuck, you got to be willing to keep going all in on yourself all the time. It never fucking stops. Because the moment that stops, literally, that means that your sense of belief in self is gone. Because if you were to spend your last dollar, you made some money, and you spend that money, and it's your last fucking dollar, and you're just like, I don't know. I don't know if I should do this. You know what? I'm just going to wait till conditions are better. Motherfucker, I'm telling you right now, out of all the people that I've talked, this is thousands of people that I've talked to over the years, in the same position, worse position. Because you just put it into your mind that you don't even believe in yourself enough to make that call that you're going to make it back, that you're going to get through the season. Guys, it's just a fucking season. The season will pass. When it's raining, when it's stormy, it doesn't fucking matter. It will pass. But if you make it into this thing as if like it will never pass, then it never will. Because what you've done to your mind is, I don't believe in you. If you make that investment, I don't think you're going to make it back. I don't believe in you. That's going to fire off in your fucking head 60 to 80,000 times per day. And then at some point, you're just going to give up. And you're going to fail. And you're going to be another statistic. The business owners that just gave up, that failed, that weren't profitable. The people that had a dream and tried to go after the dream and were never able to do it. You're going to turn into that person. But it's that rare motherfucker that's like, I don't really give a fuck. I'm just going to keep going all in on me. I'm going to keep betting on me. This is how much I believe in me. My back is up against the wall. That's when I'm fucking lethal. It's that person right there that's going to win. Because they're relentless. They know who the fuck they are. They know what they're willing to do. They know they have to provide. That's what I want you to understand. Is that you? Have you made it this far listening to me talk about this shit because that's you? If it is, you just understand it's going to be a hard fucking path. But it's meant to be a hard path. It's meant to break off the weakness of the world, the talkers, the people that aren't meant for this shit. But if you know that that's triggering in you, that you know that, fuck, that's me. I don't know why, but I can't fucking give up. I just show up every fucking day still trying to figure shit out. Even though I'm not getting results, I'm still trying to figure shit out. If that's you, then listen the fuck up. The sense of belief you have to have in yourself is not enough. Yes, you must believe in yourself at the deepest possible level, but use your fucking head. Don't be doing stupid shit, making dumbass plays, having squirrel brain. You have to focus. You have to believe in self, and then you have to hyper focus. You have to play this game as if it's like chess. You have to strategize on the moves that you're making and seeing, if I make this play, how is my opponent, life, going to respond? If I make this move over here, how many other moves do I need until I get the king? Until I take my spot? What is the likelihood that I'm not seeing something? That if I make this play, I'm not seeing something, an area of opportunity, a possible failure point. Where am I not looking? You have to be intentional. You have to be strategic. It's not just hoping, wishing, and praying. It's not just, hey, I fucking believe in me. I think I'm good. No, motherfucker. It's think about everything all the time. Be calculated. Understand that you can actually see into the future if you understand your patterns and you understand what you're going to do and what you're going to not do to fucking self-sabotage. Because if you know yourself and you trust yourself, i.e. the definition of confidence, then when you make this move, it can be of confidence. That you've already looked at every possible response that life can throw at you and even calculate for just random shit that life will throw at you just to test you again. God, the universe, will see, motherfucker, do you really want this? And guys, I want you to understand that at that point, every single time that you start moving forward in your life, in your business, that's when God, the universe, life will test you the most. And you feel like you're about to pass that test. You feel like something's finally going to fucking work. No, motherfucker, again. Test again. Let me see what you're made of again. And you don't know when the tests stop. It could be test after test after test after test. And in your mind, you might be going, well, fuck, am I just doing the wrong thing at this point? Is this actually going to like turn into something? Because fuck, bro, it's been like months. It's been years. Why do I keep getting tested? It's like the moment I take a step, I take a massive step backwards. Fuck. When is this going to stop? That's what's going to break you off. Because that's what God is trying to do. He's trying to see, like, are you ready for this next level? Because if you can't handle this shit, motherfucker, you're not ready for the next level. Everything is a test. But the test is not a bad thing. The tests and the trials that you have to go through and complete are actually forging you into who you need to be to win at this game of life. To actualize your dreams. You're supposed to be tested. And the tests stop when you're fucking ready. When you've learned every lesson that God, life, the universe has. Every lesson, every failure, they're connected. And when you learn the lessons and you're it now, the lessons and the trials will stop. And you'll look up and you'll already have the fucking results and you won't even realize it because you've just been putting in the work that nobody else wanted to. Nobody else was willing to do it. But you've been so focused on the now, who you were in that process of becoming, that it felt like it was test after test after test after test. And then you just focused. You stopped looking at the external. You stopped looking at the end result. And you're just like, no, I just got to fucking win this battle today. Today, I just need to win today. And those days stack up. Those weeks stack up. Those months stack up. The years, they stack up. And there's a distance between you and everybody else you started with. And by the time you look up, you have everything that you want in life. And it's a crazy dynamic because you thought you were so far away, but the reality is you weren't. every day you won that battle led to you winning the war. But the war starts again. Your next one starts again. So don't feel like just because you've made it to the level that you're done now. The next big trial will come. If right now you have a break, if you can breathe for a moment, enjoy the moments, they're fleeting. But be prepared. There will be another test, because at any point, there's another person that's on that same path that you've taken, all the way up to where you've taken it, and they're coming after their fucking spot. And they're going to take it. And all that needs to happen for them to take the spot that you got right now is for you to stop, for you to get complacent, for you to think that you fucking made it. And then one day you'll wake up and you won't have that spot anymore. The businesses will fail because you've lost the foundation to what got you here. You need to understand that you don't want to get to a point just to get to that point and stop. Believe that you earn the right to be at that point, but now you need to dig deeper and have a sense of belief that you can take over the fucking world. You can be the best in the game. You can take the top spot from motherfuckers that have been in the industry for 10, 20, 30, 50 years because your spot's coming. I don't know about you guys. I don't even know if you think this way, but this is how I think. I'm coming after the top fucking spot. I am it, motherfucker. It's my time. And every single day, all I have to do is show up and win the battle. Every single day, I just make the moves that everybody else is too fucking pussy to make because they don't believe in themselves enough. They're not willing to go all in all the time, always, like I am. And that's what separates me. That's why people stop. And they don't see the vision. They don't see the path. But I do. Just like I taught you with chess. I see every play. I see everything that may transpire. I see all the possible failure points. And I see everything that God will test me with. Because it's going to happen. I leave a space for that. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be tested in my mindset, in my emotions, with my spirit, with my belief of self, with my family. I have no idea what the actual test is, but I know it's coming. Because God puts what we're ready for in front of us. And I know I'm making it all the way the fuck to the top. And that means there's going to be some big fucking trials waiting for me as I earn my spot. Do you see how I think? Do you understand this is how much I believe in me? This is how much I want you to continue to believe in yourself. You have to really dig deep and ask yourself, why do I deserve the top spot? Why do I deserve to live a 1% lifestyle? Why do I get to experience or give experience to my family more than anybody else? Why me? And then you'll realize when you become that motherfucker who deserves it, when you become that motherfucker that does more than the rest of the world every day without missing a beat, that's why you deserve it. Because you fucking earned it. Nothing was given to you. So you can walk proud. You can walk into a room knowing that you're lethal. Because you did the very things that everybody was too fucking afraid to do. And when you know yourself at that level, that's when you're the most lethal. That's when you win. And then you're going to see the next level. And you're going to see yourself at that next level and you're like, damn, I can see that. I thought getting here was going to take me longer than this, but I'm here now, motherfucker, like I said. But now I can see the top. I can see being the big dog, not looking up to them, being it. And now again, you just have to dig. Start this new journey. Prepare for the new trials. Prepare for the very next thing that's going to cause your next evolution. If you continue on this path and you continue believing in yourself and you continue creating the boundaries in your life so that way you continue to fortify that sense of belief in yourself, you will win. But enlist for the long game. Don't be like all the other snowflakes in this game who are just in it for right now. In it so that way it's convenient for a moment. Be the best in your field. Be that person that commands the room when they walk in. that person, that man, that everybody knows there's something about that motherfucker over there. I don't know who he is, but there's something dangerous, lethal, confident about that motherfucker. Seek that version of yourself and you will find your purpose. Believe in yourself. And anybody else that doesn't believe in you, fuck them.